Since Josh has joined us, so you can officially open.
I can officially open. Good morning, everybody. This is a little weird for me because I'm looking at my laptop, but there's a big screen in front of me too. So welcome all. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and survived it, that is. The first thing on the agenda is public comments. I do not see any public on the screen. Do you, Shannon? There is no public here.
Well, Sam's here, but I don't think she has any comments.
Oh,
I'm about to let somebody in, and I'm honestly not sure who it is.
okay.
Their Zoom just says working man.
I like that.
So let's see. Anything's possible.
Good morning, working man. If you can hear us, can you please just unmute and let us know who you are for our minutes? Maybe they can't hear us. Let's try that again. Working man, can you hear us? There we go. It's Charlie.
Well,
Charlie,
yeah,
Is
it's
it
fine.
Charlie?
Oh, it's Charlie. No, I'm not working man. Well, I am a
No.
working man, but I'm not the working man.
All right, you're good to just go.
Okay. Do we have any additions to the agenda? No, not seeing any. Did everybody see the minutes that Shannon sent out from November? And if so, can we have, if anybody does not have any concerns, can we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as distributed.
Can I second that, even though I'm running the meeting? Okay, I'll second it. I didn't know that part of it.
And you just need a vote.
Okay. Vote with a yes or a hands up or an unmute and yay.
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 Looks like you got it.
I'm abstaining.
Yep.
Okay. Housing committee update.
Since Gretchen's not here, I guess the bulk of this will fall to me. I know we are looking to reboot this group soon. She had sent me a note asking if I could take that over. So I think we'll see if we can get that group going again for February. And that's all I have for housing.
Are you going to be setting out like a doodle poll to kind of see when it'll work? No,
Yeah.
you don't. Okay. Okay. All I'm going to say is I wasn't able to be in those, Shannon, because they were Wednesdays at like 3 o'clock or something at
Yeah.
one. And
It is tough. And seeing how it's a committee I have attended once in about 5 years.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So yes, I will send something out hopefully in the next week or two.
Well, thank you for taking that on.
Yes.
Marketing committee update.
Hi. What can I share in that? Funding requests to both towns were approved in November. So we'll get, Tim is working on this year's campaigns, and this group meets next Wednesday. So you'll have hopefully an update on that new campaign. The next time we meet in March, it should be almost ready to go.
Hey, Shannon. Also, Gretchen sent me her update. So as well. So yeah, same thing you said. Approved 2026 budget for both select boards. Tim Dolan's contract for another year. Received the Grow grant for another year. And Tim has started working on the summer fall campaign.
Perfect.
That's me, Gretchen, signing off.
Excellent job.
Is there any other business before we move on to updates? I don't see any. Okay. First update up is Wilmington.
Oh, that's me again. Perfect. So from Gretchen, she's releasing the RFPs for East Main Street sidewalk and the sewer project. She's working with three potentially new business owners in Wilmington. Coordinator with Wyndham Regional Commission, Jeff Nugent, on a parking analysis for a downtown in the spring. Working on Route 9 sewer and water project, and 2025 showed a decline in meals and room sales. Focus for 2026, the priority project supporting our local businesses and recruiting new innovative businesses. Best, Gretchen. And from select board, I don't think I have much. We approved our 27 budget on Tuesday. And town meeting day, the first, same as everyone, first Tuesday of March. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I don't have much today.
Charlie, can
Wilmington.
I ask any update? I was deathly sick on December 2nd when you guys had the
Oh, you want to talk about the
state
bridge, don't you?
regarding the bridge.
Yeah, so I think I gave it the last one. Yes, I understand the flu's been nasty lately. So the presentation we got is they're still aiming for 2029. They're aiming to do it between May and June. It'll be a 28-day construction period. They're not doing the temporary bridge anymore. So what it would be is they would close downtown for 28 days and do a reroute through Whitenham and only allowing local traffic come through and then go, all of our shortcuts. Uh, the so it'd be closed for 28 days with a 14-day period on both sides of when it's being closed, that the bridge will be open for one lane only.
Okay. Because I know that there was at some point discussion about routing around, and I just wanted to make sure, like, for the mover, there was one conversation about routing around the backside and going through Shafter Street, and that would be a challenge for very large buses getting in and out. So I just wanted to make sure that I was staying relevant with what they were discussing so that I didn't miss anything. And I really did mean to come to that meeting, and I was like out on the couch. I was like, this is ridiculous. The one time I was really planning on it. So thank you for the update.
No, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, they were going to build a temporary bridge over your lawn over there,
Right.
but they said it didn't make sense. They will be putting a temporary pedestrian bridge, which will go from Crafts Inn into the park on the other side,
Okay.
which has a name that I can't remember, so maybe Sam does.
It's really hard. I have like terrible speakers for our side. Okay, great. Dover. I think that's you, Shannon and Vicky.
You want me to go first, Shannon? So we did not approve our budget the other night on our Tuesday meeting. We are having a special meeting Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock to hopefully approve the budget and the warning for town meeting. Last night we had our second of 3 water task force presentations about a municipal water system in Dover. I can't say that it was well attended by many people, except for the water task force came out in force. It's going to be a long process to try to pull a water system together, and the price tag is pretty high. But there are a couple of zones that are priority zones, one being the base area of Mount Snow. The second priority zone is the business district from the town office up to the base area. And the third priority zone is a very small one around Dover Common and Dover School. So there'll be another meeting in February, and there's not going to be any action on it at town meeting. There may be some discussion, but there won't be any kind of warrant article or vote for any, because it's just too early to tell. What else is going on? That's about it. This time of year, we're pretty sucked into budgets. So that's it for me.
Yes, so my budget is in, mine runs separately. So the economic development budget is all set and submitted. Town report items are due this week, so everybody's busy working on that. And the only other thing from my department is we are in the final stage of interviews for a recreation manager this week, which is very exciting. So this is a brand new position, and will hopefully help us expand those opportunities and maintain what we have, and take some stressors off of highway staff and what I'm doing. So that's very exciting.
Nice. Well, thank you, ladies. Okay, Hermitage Club?
Great, thank you, and happy New Year. So we've been busy as I know Leah's could say that too. The holiday stretch is obviously upon us, so we've been at a busy stretch gone well. Mother Nature is hopefully going to cooperate some, although this weekend looks a little on the damp side and not in the way we like it. But no, we've been busy at the club. Obviously, our members coming back, but looking forward to a great January. It's kind of some community highlights as we since we didn't have the meeting last month. And Charlie gave a great summary, I thought, of the I attended via Zoom to the bridge project, so it was a nice summary. I can second everything that Charlie had said. We hosted the Mount Snow Adaptive Sports Warren Miller event in late November, and it was a fun event, well attended, and a nice community feel for that. Obviously, supporting a great cause. Coming up, we have Community Ski Day on February 2nd. Also, great way for us to get back and support the community. We're excited about that. Always a great turnout. And we're also hosting the Vermont Special Olympics coming up on March 9th and 10th. So we're excited for that. Always a really special event for the club and community base. So it's been busy. Those are a couple of the community aspects, and we're just continuing to move on through and hoping Mother Nature cooperates with us for obviously the rest of the ski season, not only this weekend.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Josh? Okay. Mount Snow, Leah.
Sports at Mount Snow fundraiser. That was a really cool event. I was able to get and grateful for all the support for outdoor sports. So as you know, Mount Snow kicks off our 2025-2026 ski and ride season, which is also our 71st anniversary season on Saturday, November 22nd. I'm really excited that winter's here. It's been really good so far. We've been able to share the season with our team members and our guests in the community. And I'm also really excited to report that our Deerfield Parks recently scored 3 nominations in the 2025 Ski Area Management Trade Park Contest, including for our crew and the Cynthia Classic event. And the season's going really well so far. We've had pretty consistently cool temperatures, aside from, as Josh mentioned, this weekend. We're looking to see how that's going to turn out. But we've had 56 inches of snow so far. And the holidays were a success. We had Santa Claus at the main base lodge on December 21st. Our New Year's Eve celebrations on December 31st were really fun and a hit. We had live music at several venues. We had a Robert Jam. We had a torchlight parade that I was in, and it was really fun again this year for the second year doing that. We also had fireworks and the return of the family-friendly party at the Grand Summit Hotel. We kicked off Elevate, which is our women-only ski and snowboard camp that's designed for intermediate and advanced skiers and riders. That started on Sunday, this past Sunday, January 4th. And it's also going to be offered in February and March. And this is an event that's taught by women. And it's really a great opportunity to meet other women who love winter in mountains. So we got a lot of women here this morning. I invite you all to attend that. We are going to have our inaugural Epic Pass Holders First Tracks the season tomorrow, January 9th at 8 a.m. So we'll be out there bright and early welcoming our Epic Pass holders for that first tracks. We're also excited to be heading into MLK Junior Day in that weekend. It'll be a busy one, we think, here at Mount Snow. And on January 31st, we're going to have disco tubing, and we're also going to have a new base area mid-season block party. That was inspired by our celebration, our mid-season 70th anniversary celebration that was real hit last year. This year, we're going to be doing it on Main Street, and it's going to be kind of like our summer block parties, but brought to Wilmington. So really excited to be doing that. We also have some other exciting events coming up. We have Pride Weekend on February 20th to 22nd. Women's Weekend will be February 28th to March 1st. We'll have the 17th Annual Corinthia Classic on March 14th and our Jack Jump World Championships on March 15th. Then we're going to have Reggae Fest with Sing for Skin and Duct Tape Derby on March 20th to 22nd. Our regular music calendar includes Bruce Jakes at Cousins on Saturday afternoons. And we have live music at the Snow Barn and at Harriman's on Saturday nights and the Station Tap Room on Sunday afternoons. We also are continuing to have our trivia every Thursday night. My family came and visited Mount Snow. My brother came from California with his 3 kids, and my parents were here to experience Mount Snow in the winter for the holidays. It was really a blessing to be able to have them come and experience this amazing town and community, and also get to see Mount Snow. So I want to personally invite all of you to join us on the mountain for some of these events. And I just want to say thank you for your support and for your time to visit.
Thank you. Leah, what time does the January 31st block party technically end?
It depends on people meet, but I'm gonna have to get back to you.
Yeah, I'm only asking because I can foresee the number 7 bus up and down Route 100 it's already very busy this winter, so I just want to kind of have it on our radar that if we need to be ready for a backup plan, we can, because it's going to be, like if everybody leaves all at once. So if you have if it's kind of a trickle effect, we'll be fine. But if you say, okay, it's done at 7,
Okay.
that would be good to know.
Yeah, I'll talk to our event staff about that and make sure that we are considering it happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Leah? It's a quick meeting today. Is there anybody here from the BDCC?
Yeah, it's a working man. Sorry,
I
was
it's Adam.
unmute earlier. Yeah,
That makes sense.
Rush song title. It's the name of my phone, so I forget sometimes that just goes up. Receive our newsletter. You hear me all right?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. If anyone does not receive our newsletter, encourage everyone just go to our website, scroll right to the bottom and sign up. But otherwise, we've got a bunch of events posted there. I won't go through those. We're really excited to be doing a few community projects. So this coming week in Wilmington, we're hosting municipalities from across Southern Vermont for some leadership development. And then we're also hosting several BizConnect events throughout the region. We're working with different groups, the Wilmington Works, the Chambers, and supporting some entrepreneurial efforts coming up. One update I'll share here is, we had been really doing a lot of the work when we initially formed the New American relocation effort. A lot of the flow of immigration is drastically reducing in the coming year. So, you'll see a lot less of us in that space, but still supporting some of the community-centered entities that are supporting the existing new Americans who are here. In our region, we've seen a lot of stickiness. So we have about 260 new Americans employed in the region who have stayed. Whereas in other areas, often they sort of landed where they were sent and then relocated somewhere else in the United States. So by having a strong community-centered effort and workforce effort, we found that we've been able to retain a lot of those folks, and are excited to still see, over 250 people in jobs that probably would have gone unfilled otherwise. So, what's next on that? We're not going to walk away or abandon that effort, but we do recognize a decrease in activity, but want to keep the muscle memory there should federal policy change in the coming years. So I think other than that, we've got the summit on the books for this May, being hosted at the Grand Summit. We're looking forward to that event. If folks are interested in participating or being on a panel, please reach out to myself or Meg. We're putting those together now and excited for another successful event. And I think I'll leave it there.
Thanks, Adam. Anybody have any questions for Adam? We are all moving along. Thank you, Adam. Okay, I'm up next, Moover. So we had a good couple of weeks, holiday weeks. Ridership was, I don't have the full ridership data yet. We're still collecting all that and getting it into our system, but I would say we were probably a little bit above average on some days and a little bit below average on other days, really depending on weather. The riders were here and the people were here. It was some wind and stuff kind of stopped some people back and forth. Last Friday, I was the manager up there, and it was by far the busiest day we had for the 2 weeks. We were really, really busy. So it was good to see, it was good to hear from people. Everybody seemed very happy. Nobody was unhappy. So that's always fun when you have people that are happy. So hats off to Mount Snow. Other than that, we're kind of status quo right now. We don't have any new routes that we're discussing. We don't have anything that we're discussing about cuts. All of our demand response, which is our, Medicaid kind of transportation, is status quo. We have not received any cuts there. So we are in kind of a good place going into budget season and grant season for us as well. So that's what I have for that. Does anybody have any questions for me? All right. Last up is chamber. I don't know if we have anybody from the chamber.
Yeah, I'll be the chamber too, I guess.
Shannon's on like hat number 3.
We had a really well-attended mixer Tuesday night at Red Door Burger at Farm Road Estate, which was great because for so many of us, it felt like we just emerged from the holidays. So it was nice to see people. We had a lot of people who haven't been to a mixer in a very long time. So that's always nice to see. So those are happening monthly, and you're seeing them in a member newsletter that's going out to you via email. The 2026 event calendar is all set for the chamber. So you can expect to see information coming out for the beer and chili weekend in March. Charlie has the golf tournament all set for June. The fireworks, Independence Day celebration, Wine and Harvest, Blueberry Festival, all of that is set. And so Pam's really starting the week of Wine and Harvest, got her feet wet right away. And so you should see all of that stuff upcoming. Things are going great. The chamber's fully staffed, which is so amazing. And we have been since September, which is, I think, maybe a record. So we're feeling good there. And so you should see some more stuff coming out. I know Pam's working on outreach to members, letting you know about benefits that maybe you've forgotten about. So you should see some stuff coming through from her and Bridget soon.
Great. Shannon, what is the date of the fireworks celebration? Do you have one yet?
We do. It is Thursday the 2nd.
Okay.
So a little better than last year's Wednesday. But this summer, with it being that 250th anniversary, getting a fireworks date was very challenging, and the costs have skyrocketed. So that was what we were able to do. I do not remember when the rain date is, but we'll share that. But so hopefully it'll be a little bit of an uptick from last year, which I still think was great.
No, last year was actually better than we originally anticipated. Our ridership was actually better than we thought. So that was nice.
So it'll be good to see. So hopefully that'll be great. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next meeting is March 5th. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes. And so that is
the Thursday after town. Yeah.
It is the Thursday after our Tuesday town meetings. But yes, March 5th is what's on the schedule. So hopefully that works for everybody. Yeah.
All right. So if there's nothing else from anybody in the meeting, we can have a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Somebody want to second that?
I'll second it.
There you go.
Perfect.
It was good to see everybody. Glad we all made it through the holiday weeks. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And if we don't see you sooner, we'll see you in March.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.